Hi guys, just want to make a quick guide on how to run Orks in Dawn of War Definitive Edition. This is mainly for 1v1s. If this video gets enough likes, I'll do an 8-man free-for-all guide on how to play Orks. A quick overview on Orks. They're a horde army that dominates early game and cannot really be rushed by even the strongest armies early due to their buildings all being turrets. The Orks have a strong mid-game, and as the game goes out longer, they will start to have less impact overall, so you really want your 1v1 game to not last more than 20 to 25 minutes with them, or you're going to have a bad time. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. I am going to go through my build order in this video and show you some scenarios. Essentially, our guide will rush us to getting the Nob squad out. First thing you want to do when the game starts is right click on the reinforce button for your builders. This is free and you should never be below the pop cap for this to matter. Next, I'll build a WA banner with our first builder. After that, I'm going to go into the settlement and build another builder and 2 orc boys. These orc boys are going to run around the map and start taking the strategic points. You should treat them like scouts in a different army, but because they are stronger than every scout unit in the game, once you meet enemy scouts, you should be able to bully them off strategic points. But a note on this, do not let them die. I'll come back to that a bit later. Then I schedule a power generator and have the second builder start building it. After the WA banner is built, this will allow us to build the pile of guns building. This is our orc tech tree. You might be wondering why I have not built the boys' hut yet. I'm going to explain this later. Just trust me, bro. Just as the pile of guns is being built, you should be ready to have your Gretchen begin building their first listening post. You really want to make sure as soon as the orcs have captured their strategic point that you have a listening post built immediately after. Just make sure while you're building your pile of guns to finish that before you get the second listening post down. If you struggle with this, the builders have an upgrade making them invisible for 50 requisition and 20 power. A note on listening posts as well. Don't upgrade them to tier 2. It's not cost efficient. Tier 1 orc listening posts already have a turret. We only have 1 power generator and we were trying to make it ride till late game. That's another reason why we build the power generator early. After your pile of guns is complete, immediately buy the only upgrade available, the More Daka Research. This is cheap and essentially increases the shooting of your orcs. This is essential for early game. Now here is what you essentially want to do going forward. I want to show you this small diagram I've created for you to fully explain to you what you want to do next. After you build a new WA banner, go to your tech tree and make sure to get these upgrades as soon as possible after the new WA banner is created. The first WA banner tech tree upgrade increases the orcs shooting. The second one increases their health. The third WA banner increases the orcs melee. And the fourth WA banner gets us our knobs. Just a note, that third WA banner gives us also our orc boys to get the leader. This leader is really strong and can hold his own against 3 to 4 space marines at once, while your knobs tackle down everything else. The leader is especially strong after all of our WA banner tech tree upgrades. This is why it's very important to keep the orcs alive, especially those 2 squads of boys. It's because after your WA banners, they will be much stronger than they were originally, and they are really useful for taking down enemy listening posts later in the game, even if there's only 1 or 2 of them in a squad. The fourth banner, this is essentially our go mode, giving us our knobs. Important note, the 4th WoW banner also gives us 2 of the resource upgrades. Lots of people seem to forget about this, but you really want both of those. If you're low on power, make sure to get the power upgrade first, and then come back to get the requisition resource upgrade later. Essentially, when you have your 3rd WoW banner down, you want to make sure you're thinking about where to build the boys' hut. You should have some options around the map, ideally near a listening post and a WoW banner, so you can effectively have 3 turrets in a location, because the boys' hut is a turret, and if that location is very central, you will get knobs out and crumpin much faster than having the boys' hut in your main base. When you get your boys' hut down, you may need to get another power generator down so that you can reinforce your knobs, as the reinforcement cost in Definitive Edition today costs about 25 power per reinforce. And trust me, later you will be constantly reinforcing these guys. When your knobs have landed and are actually in the game, it's time to think about ending the game. This could be as early as 4 minutes, and ideally no longer than 7 minutes. Knobs are infantry and heavy infantry, giving them an edge on almost all non-vehicle units in the game. They are incredibly strong in melee, incredibly durable, and their speed is average. You want to make sure to buy the knobs leader and then right-click reinforce them and send them into battle. At this stage, the only issue you should be worried about is vehicles, but vehicles tend to struggle taking them down quick enough for you not to rampage their base. Just make sure you are always reinforcing them. Another thing I want to say, Big Mech is amazing. What I do with Big Mech is I'll build him after the knobs, send the knobs in, and then teleport Big Mech into the battle where the knobs are, and then attach him to the knobs. This also allows us to use Big Mech's teleporter on the entire squad of knobs, giving us insane movement and control around the map. Big Mech can also see invisible units too, which is a huge plus for those annoying Tau and those Eldar boys who always be hiding around damn corners like rats. If you're struggling to secure the win, but you are ahead, you should build the mech shop, get another WoW banner down, and send in the Killicans. The Killicans should really be able to deal with anything that's at mid-game. If they are turtling, and you cannot win without risking your boys dying because they have heavy bolters and upgraded listening posts and turrets, go and get a war track and sit the war track out of range so it can shoot down turrets and listening posts and can't get shot at, forcing their army to come meet you. Also, a fun option is to get a war truck, which is different to a war track, and essentially pick up your knobs, speed your way into the enemy base, deposit your knobs, and let them rampage. Generally, what I do is bring the war truck right into where your enemy has his power generators and just send the knobs in to manually destroy them with their melee. Even if they explode, who cares? They're durable enough for it to not really matter. If you're getting rushed and can't handle it, generally speaking, something has probably happened out of order for you. But as a complete backup, you can buy the upgrade in the tech tree called Blastier Research, which increases your turrets and vehicle damage. That's all I really have for this Ork guide. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. I'm also live on twitch.tv/NileTheJerk. Live a lot, playing a lot of Dawn of War. Really into the Definitive Edition. I hope this guide helped you, and thanks a lot. Bye. Later.